Hello everyone, welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Premier Draft Duskmorn. I think we're just taking a UFO here. Pretty sweet card. There's a number of, well, there's a number of good cards here. Beastie Beatdown is also very good. Scorching Dragonfire, by far the best common. Bloodsucker is good, but not close to first picking over. Maybe you could take Beastie Beatdown first pick, although I don't think so. I mean, DraftSim says what I thought it would, which is that Unidentified Hovership is very good, and BC Beatdown is quite good, but not as good. And this is, I'm sure, a bit lower, but I didn't check. Ooh, Ghost Vacuum, huh? Okay. Super easy to just throw into any deck, and it... I mean... It really hoses any graveyard deck, and it's a late game win condition eventually. Scorching Dragonfire, I think, would be a reasonable pick here as well, maybe. Maybe Altenac. But, you know, this is white. These aren't white. This is colorless. I think that's a good enough excuse to take a vacuum. Patch Plaything I don't think is that exciting. It's fine, but... I mean, I guess I'll take this office. It's a powerful effect for sure. Especially good if your stuff has power 2 or less, which would be the case in red-white. But in, like, any matchup, it should be at least okay. I wonder what DraftSim thinks of this card. Say it's not all that good. Which, yeah, like I said, it seems okay. But, I don't know. I'll take the white rare. There was something else that looked like it might be good in a Reanimator deck, and now, like, with this here, I'm a little reluctant. I've already forgotten what it was. There was something in that pack. The Reanimator might have liked. However, I think, I kind of like this crab. And blue-white enchantments could be a place to go. I know the crab, sometimes doesn't do anything, but I think it's pretty cool a lot of the time. It's a mill win condition. It's a great blocker in the early game. Rite of the Moth being here is interesting. But the Reanimator decks are so clunky. And enchantment tempo just... is a thing you can do, so let's take the crab. Doesn't fit that well with Ghost Vacuum, probably, because you're going to try to win before the Ghost Vacuum... Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, there's some okay white card or blue-white enchantment cards here. Nothing great. Manifest Dread is pretty good. So is this baseball bat, although I don't think it fits very well with any of the stuff I'm doing. Ghostly Keybearer. I mean, it really wants to be in a rooms-heavy deck. It is tempting to take the land, but... I mean, Keybearer, for example, unlocking Lecture Hall. Yes, making all your stuff hexproof... Probably not worth 7 mana, but getting it for free is pretty powerful. Right, you're suddenly immune to murder and all that stuff. Oh boy, Shroud Stomper super late as well. I might have to pivot into reanimate stuff. I don't have anything except Hovership and Ghost Vacuum that wants to go that way. But what else can I take? Like, Underwater Tunnel? Yuck. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's an enchantment. This must be wrong. I think I've seen a couple of signals that look like Reanimator is open, and I don't like the Reanimator deck, but I may have to follow the signals I'm being given here. Okay. Well, fine. I'll take... What is this? Fungus is pretty good. I don't really care for Clammy Prowler, but it is an enchantment. I haven't seen much evidence green is open. I don't think this fungus is some huge signal. I don't really like Seeds from Slumber. So, I don't know. Maybe the black-white reanimate speculation will not pan out, but I think it was reasonable to try. Patch Plaything is fine. Manifest Dread is the best card, probably. It is a little bit weird that it's here so late. And I haven't seen that much white since the beginning of the pack, actually. Maybe green-blue is a place to be. I mean, this is kind of just bad and everything. I'll take this white card just in case black-white is a place to go. Okay. Pretty good blue card. So blue looks open. Yeah, and here's this. I'm not sure what we're playing with the blue, but blue looks pretty good. So this Shroud Stomper that I picked up. Oh, wow, but Emerge last pick? Alright, we'll take the Valgavoth's Onslaught, I guess, and see about blue-green. Because I don't really have anything that compelling in white besides the hover ship, which, okay, yes, not much of a splash. Or rather, not much of a card to splash because it's so difficult to cast. But yeah, Valgavoth's Onslaught, just a very, very good card. And it did look like maybe green and Manifest Dread was an open lane. Floodpit's Drowner is pretty good, although I think you want Unnerving Grasp even more. These are some good rooms for the white-blue Eerie deck, but no thanks. Ooh. It certainly is a room. Alternatively, there's Under the Skin, which I think is even better. Yeah. Okay. So we'll try to do the blue-green thing. Take Get Out here, I guess. I don't have like any of the blue-green signposts. You know, Bookworm and what's the other one? Locker's nice. The one that is a flash enchantment for blue and a green. Why can't I remember what that's called? Growing Dread. But, you know, we have some good cards, and there's always time to pick up a Growing Dread. We only have 3 green cards, but they're all quite good. I don't think I'm that interested in Mind Skinner, but this is pretty good. I do have a Clammy Prowler to try to jam the Mind Skinner through, but no thanks. I'll just take a Counterspell. Twist Reality is fine. Certainly like it over the Windbreaker. Sorry to say goodbye to the hover ship, but just does not seem likely we'll get enough white sources to splash it. What is this? Yes, I mean, this all kind of stinks. Friendship is magic. Why don't you have one of the pony avatars? One of those exists, doesn't it? Like you can be Pinkie Pie or something? I forget which one or ones are available in the arena shop, but there's definitely at least one My Little Pony you can choose to be if you want. I'll take a Cathartic Parting. I think it's probably a good card. I really can't tell. It's very good when it has a target. And so whenever opponent casts it, you're like, oh my god, this is backbreaking. That doesn't necessarily mean the card is good, because sometimes it can just be rotting in their hand and you'd never know. I think this guy's pretty good in the blue-green deck. It's just nice to have some top-end junk. I have a decent number of rooms, right? Enchantments. Not that many. I think I'll take the black-green land, like just in case we open some cool black rare. Oh, this actually could be played in this deck if we self-mill enough, although probably not. That's a black rare, but not one I'm going to splash. Under the Skin and Unnerving Grasp, both very good. I'd be thrilled to get both of them. But I think Unnerving Grasp is my preference. Coordinated Clobbering doesn't seem like it's going to work out so well in this deck. I don't have much Delirium support, but even as a 3-mana 2/1 that draws a land, it's pretty cool. Still, I think Manifest Dread, like, I don't know, it's what the deck is trying supposedly to do. We don't really have any synergies for it. How's my curve? I guess on 3 I'm hoping to cast Unnerving Grasp. And so I'll take Manifest Dread as a solid 2-drop. Ooh. These 2 uncommons are both quite nice. I don't necessarily have that much Delirium support for Wickerfolk Thresher. I'll take the Fear of Imposters. They're both good, but I think this works better for me. Well, I guess just a tunnel? I don't really want Don't Make a Sound. Ooh. Enduring Vitality. Yes. Sign me up. That was pick 4? Kind of a surprise. So I think we can maybe cut the crab. I don't have that many enchantments, so milling them out is going to be tough. Well, I'm going to take Walk-In Closet. Like, Forgotten Cellar is a powerful effect. Walk-In Closet helps you when you mill your lands. I don't know, maybe it's just supposed to be another Cathartic Parting. It probably is. This is really exciting when you have a ton of mana, but I won't. Or a ton of self-mill, which I don't really have either. A crime is being committed? Arabella, pick 7? I'm not going to prevent it. Did I say crime is being... Yeah, crime is being committed. I said the right thing, I think. Take an Unable to Scream. Well, we ended up not having any black splash, but that's okay. Ooh. Meatlocker and Centipede are both here. I think I want the Centipede. I've already got a Meatlocker somewhere, don't I? Yes, and not that like 2 is too many or anything, but... Oh, hello, another tunnel, okay. We might have been able to put together a Reanimator deck as well. There's been a couple of Reanimate effects going very late. And the black and white land cyclers have gone pretty late as well. I don't think I want this. Do I? I don't know. Put it in for now. Maybe I have a worse 3-drop I could cut. Pretty sure I don't want this. or this. Okay, I mean, this does not look like a very good green-blue deck. Doesn't really have any of the big signposts you want to have. I guess it has Valgavott's Onslaught. That's exciting. Ghostly Keybearer, I mean, I have very few rooms, right? I have a couple. Yeah. Like, it's a 4-mana 3/3 flyer, which is okay. So I don't think I'm dying to cut it, but I'm not, you know, it's definitely on the list. The crab actually could do a lot of milling, I guess. But probably not enough to mill them out. Unless I got the crab out on turn 1 and the game went long. It just seems unlikely. So the question is, would you run a 1-mana 0/3 with no text? Worse than that, because it helps your opponent with Delirium. I think I probably wouldn't. It's nice to have something to block for you early, but I don't think it's worth that much. Horrid Vigor is just a bad combat trick. I don't have anything to protect. How am I killing my opponent? That's a good question. How will I cause the game to end in a victory? What is my win condition? I mean, you can't just say, I'll manifest things, because they're just 2/2s at the end of the day. Valgavott's Onslaught could be one, but I don't have so much ramp that I can say, I'll cast Valgavott's Onslaught for X is 4. Make 4 6/6s. Like, yeah, that would be cool, but when are you going to have that much mana? Obviously, I'm not thinking of cutting the card. I'm just saying, like, I don't have the kind of deck where I can say this is my win condition. So what do I need to win? Am I tempoing them out? Am I killing them with flyers? Am I countering all their stuff? I don't think I'm countering all their stuff. I only have a couple counter spells. The 2 Fear of Imposters and 1 Twist Reality and a Get Out. I mean, okay, 4, more than a couple. Well, let's say this costs 4. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm valuing them out. It must be tempo. There's Ghost Vacuum, I guess. That's a way to win the game eventually. Oops. So most of the cards in my deck make creatures one way or another, right? I don't think Piranha Fly is that exciting, but if we're tempoing them out, a 2-mana flyer is kind of good. I don't think Tunnel Surveyor does anything. It is 2 mana for if I happen to have Enduring Vitality, I guess. It's sort of optimistic. I don't think I have an... Well, I don't know. Stocked Researcher, I might have enough enchantments for that to do something. I kind of want to cut a land. And I still have to cut one other thing. I guess it should be an island. Run 8/8. What's the other thing I'm cutting, though? I'm tempted by Piranha Fly. But a flyer is pretty cool. Two Cathartic Partings? Maybe that's... I mean, it's a good sideboard card. Not a great idea for best of one, huh? Okay, maybe let's try this. As I said, I don't think it's especially good. We're gonna have to, like... I don't know. I feel like I'm in trouble against aggro decks. And control decks and mid-range decks. Those are all going to be a problem for me. So it's going to be rough going. At least with I think mid-range decks are my best opponent to face. Because... I guess I'll run out of Peeper. I don't know. I want to attack, right? Because I can like get out a 2-drop or 2 and then bounce their 3 or 4 mana plays, right? That's sort of my hope. Boy, this is pretty good against a 2/1. I could bounce it. No, I could tap it. That's what I meant. But it's still there, able to kill my 2/1. I could hold up Counterspell. I think that's better. Hold up Fear of Imposters so that I can block and develop another attacker. And then I can tap their thing down and smash in for more. No fucking way. I'm not getting chainsawed again. Nice state of land, sort of. It's a little awkward. I kind of wish this had been a Peeper. Because then I could have 5 mana. I could play the Piranha Fly plus hold up 3 mana worth of stuff. So I could land cycle and play Peeper. Then I'm going shields down. And I have 2 2/1s on the board against a Skin Ripper, which is miserable. I think it's better to just play a land and pass. I'm losing the race, but not by a lot. No to this also. Maybe another time. Alright, let's land cycle this and hold up something for 3. Well, I guess it would be specifically this. Alternatively, I mean, I could meat locker this 2/2. But then they can just sack it and shoot my bird. So I think I'd rather attack and hold up another counter. Like, this is just acting like a counterspell, right? Except it's also fueling their graveyard. I'm countering their spell, but they get a 2/2, but I get a 3/2. And then we trade my 3/2 for their 2/2, and, like, in the end, it was just a counterspell. I guess I could Manifest Dread and get the Imposter back. Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, and I want the Imposter in hand. So, look, you could argue, okay, manifest the Forest and then pick this up. But no, I want the Imposter in my hand. Or maybe even the 7/6? Yeah, I kind of like a 7/6. Whoa, really? They don't have any... They're going to sack the Skin Ripper? Oh, how cool! They're using this to sack before this thing's ETB goes off, and then the ETB... Okay. So it's like 4 mana, draw 2, put a counter on this, and kill my 2/1? Pretty neat. Oh, they sacked 2 things. They killed my 2/2. Wow. Huh. That was a pretty good turn. Well, what do I do then? If I just counter, I'm way behind. I wish I had to, like, bounce this back to their hand. I could play Peeper and Meat Locker this, but then my 2/1s are just so vulnerable. I guess... just develop a creature? Whatever. And surveil. I want to land. And I think I don't attack. I don't know. It's so easy for them. I mean, like... Yeah. It would be maybe interesting to block here, although it wouldn't even be good value. And if they can kill one of my guys, they get in for 4 anyway, and I'm just missing 2 damage for no reason. Yeah, sack it to kill my 2/1. Pretty cool. This 1 Skin Ripper is absolutely demolishing me. I said I'd be good against mid-range because I could use the whatever grasp, unnerving grasp, to bounce their stuff. If they get to just keep it, I'm not looking so hot. That's interesting, I guess. I had sort of hoped I would draw a land eventually to cast this. They can sack something to kill the Peeper, but then they have to like play something and then spend mana sacking it. Wow, Fear of Lost Teeth. That's a good one. Oh my god! Ah! Where are they getting all this shit from, man? Those are two perfect cards to have. I mean, it makes sense they're both in this deck. I'm not saying, like, I don't know. X is 2, huh? Well, I guess that's the line. Swing with this and then make 2 4/4s? If they have some way to pump this to 4 or more attack, I'm just dead because I either have to block it. I either don't block it and then die, or I do block it and then die. Manifest, I don't know, this. Oh, good. Yes, another disturbing mirth. That's exactly what seems fair. I'll just die like this. Yikes! I'm kind of surprised I got him down to 7. Shows I have at least some tempo. Is there something we should change in the deck? I don't know. I mean, should draft something else probably. Was I player 1 or player 2 there? I think I was player 1, right? I like played out my 2/1 and then they developed the Skin Ripper and I was like, well, that sucks. So I can't even complain that it was a play-draw thing. It feels like if I'd been in position to counter that Skin Ripper, I couldn't possibly have lost. But, I mean, I also couldn't possibly have won. Look at all those. Oh, I was on the draw, as 17 land says. I guess that makes sense. Even on the draw, you get to play a 2-mana spell before your opponent gets to play a 3-mana spell. This hand probably can't keep this. It does have 2 spells it can cast, even on 1 land. And if you hit a forest by, you know, I mean, like, right? But I don't think so. This is a nice draw. I think, I mean, I could maybe put back the land. Yeah, especially because, like, Tunnel can surveil me to a land if I need one. Like, well, I guess... Yeah, I'm going to play Tunnel on turn 1, surveil towards land. And I'll kind of be getting the land back, but I'll still have the ability to make a 3/3 with Tunnel. Opponent kept 7, okay. Don't want a beastie, do want a forest. No play, huh? Huh. Well... They have something, though. Just land cycling. All right. And they want the land cycler back. Well, I could have up to 5 mana if I spent 4 of it here. Or here. I could make this a flyer, actually. Although I think it's tempting to just put this back in their hand and smash out. But then I can't use this mana, right? Well, sure I could. I could turn this face up, although I'd rather just develop more dread, which I can't. Okay, so maybe... maybe I do put this back in their hand. Okay. Manifest... oh, that's too bad. Manifest this. Hello? Done? Okay. And I could miss 2 damage to turn this into a flyer. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I just attack. Alright, I don't know if this was a great turn. Those are good blockers. Okay, so let's turn this face up, I guess. I don't know, maybe just attacking with both of these would have been fine. It would do, I would get in 2 damage anyway. I don't know. Also, I should have done this first, in case there was something better to turn up. Wow, I am like pretty all in here, and I don't even have anything. Yeah, that is a real damn problem. Ugh. Oh, I told you this deck sucked. Where were you a minute ago? Alright. Pass and cry. Lands you control are any color. Ah, but that's multiple enchantment triggers. Okay, so I can't allow that. Not even attacking with the 3/6. What are you afraid of? I don't know. Well, I'll trade off my junk for your better card, I guess. And I mean, they could care about Delirium, but I definitely care about getting creatures in here. Do I have anything that deals with this 3/6? I mean, I have Unable to Scream ×2. But it's kind of too late already. And they have all this stuff. I'm out of here. No. My deck sucks. It doesn't do anything. I also don't have any Cryptid Inspectors. Like, was there someone else drafting blue-green? I didn't get any of the cool cards. I got a strong green card, Valgavoth's Onslaught. But where were all the where were all the gold cards? Sergey? I mean, okay. It's not inspiring by any means. I don't think I even want to cycle the Ranch Snapper. I have plenty of mana, right? Let's put up double blue, I guess. No, because if I... Yeah, that was a mistake. Pick that land back up. In case I draw Enduring Vitality, I want to have the opportunity to play my second forest. No, not punished at least. A clown in a red-white. That's scary enough to make Unable to Scream, I think. Actually, why don't I just counter their spell? Yeah, here you go. Unsettling Twins? Midnight Mayhem? A grand entryway. Well, let's make a 2/2. Shields down. Or 3/3, excuse me. I can trade a 3/3 for a 2/3 at least. Because I assume this will be attacking for more than 2. They don't have removal, that's good news. Or anyway, they don't have Scorching Dragonfire. Yeah? Well, Unable to Scream is pretty good on this. Oh, the first strike? No. Really? Okay. Oh, this still has the 1 mana version on it. Whoops, should have done that first, I guess. Manifest Dread is fine, right? Sure. My 3/3. Oh, no, you want that back? Really? Okay. That makes some sense, I guess. You don't get it back. Maybe they can reanimate it some other way. Well, I mean, this is sort of turning the corner. I have a better board, and I'm still at 18. Arabella's a real problem. I think I have to take 6 here. So that's a 3-3. This is also a 3-3. I mean, I think we need to race, yeah? Arabella can, like, drain for 3 every turn, and there's nothing I can do about it, because they can sneak it through so I can't block. So we really need to do damage. Oh, well, okay. They might order the trigger wrong. That would be pretty sweet. If they let their creatures get bigger before Arabella drains, they'll only drain me for a little. Nope. I guess I should have blocked before turning face up. Yeah, I don't know what this was all about. Well, a quick 0-3. I don't know. I mean, I could still draw something that deals with Arabella somehow, and then maybe I can be in good shape. So Arabella gets in for 3 drain and 2 damage. So I take 5 just from Arabella. But it's not like I can block, right? So I'll attack. If I had a combat trick, this would be a cool time to use it. I don't think I'm dead. Not on board, obviously. They could have something, but I can counter it. The thing is, I probably want to flash this in as a blocker. So if I flash it in and then they have something they can play, then I could be in trouble. I don't know, what would I even block? I guess double block the 3/6? Because remember, Arabella's getting in for 5. I can't afford to not block this. Maybe they just attack with everything, actually, instead of sneaking Arabella in. That would be interesting. Yeah, it looks like that's what's happening. So maybe I just die then. It only counters spells. Yeah, I think I die. No, because now Arabella isn't necessarily getting damage in, right? I can chump one of these, block the other. Or kill the 3/3, right? Take 2 from Arabella. and be alive for a moment. Yeah, there's another land. Okay, well. Got him down to 2. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Like I said, didn't seem like a very good deck, and it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, my deck is all commons. That's sort of a problem. I mean, I don't know. These are uncommon, I guess, but... And this was a good card, but not really relevant. Enduring Innocence is strong. Just, I mean, I don't know. It's not like their deck blew me out, like, with having way better cards. Arabella is very good. Enduring Innocence is very good. Oh, it's pretty good. The rest of the stuff is sort of whatever. Like, Trapped in the Screen is a good common. Just didn't have a very good deck. I don't think I made any blunders in the play. Besides playing the second island before the first forest, which I already talked about and didn't end up costing. Great. Well, you know, maybe best of 3 couldn't possibly be any worse than this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.